All right, so I think I understand how this works. So first of all, we're given this matrix here with the users on the top and then the movies on the left side. And then the users give their ratings for the different movies that they've watched. But the blanks are the movies that they haven't watched yet. Right? And then what's used is matrix factorization to break this down into two matrices that whose dot product would equal the original matrix. Right. Here we have the users. Here we have the items, and here are the unknown features. Okay, they're just quote unquote features. They are not like George Clooney is in movie A and B, so it's a feature. It's a I don't know. You could think of it as like a mathematical relationship between the data, or you could just don't even think of them as features. Just think of them as columns and rows in the decomposed matrix. Right. Okay. And so now the question that you might be having is, what about the missing spots? Well, what's being used to decompose the original matrix into two matrices is an approximation, right? And so there's an algorithm, I believe it's down here, find the closest matrix, right? Here's one method, here's another method, and here's another method in this document that Pooja sent out to me. So here's the URL, right? And so those methods are used to find an approximation, or two matrices whose dot product create this original matrix, but not exactly. Like I went ahead and worked it out, and for the first one, where I multiply the row by the column, it comes out to like 0.854 for the first entry, but it's close to 1, right? So the idea here is to find the closest matrix to the original matrix, or like where the dot product is an approximation. And so that's an optimization problem. And then what do you do? Okay, so now that we have these two matrices, if I want to predict what user 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, what user 4 is going to rate movie 1, what I need to do is multiply the first row of the movie matrix by the 1, 2, 3, fourth column of the user matrix, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Wait, am I wrong? I don't know. Anyways, you need to multiply the row and corresponding row and column of the unknown spot to calculate what the user might, or the prediction of what they will rate that movie. And then I assume that what happens is the empty spots for each user is calculated, and then those that are higher than a certain value, like 3.5, are placed on their recommendation screen, right? So yeah, that's it. And so I guess the next question here would be, how is the optimization work, right? And so these equations here might bring to light how that works exactly. But yeah, I think that would be the next question moving forward.